Marathon isn't Arc Raiders. Let me explain. Arc Raiders was a PvPvE shooter against robots, okay? Same scenario with Marathon. It is also a PvPvE game against robots. But Arc Raiders has a heavy focus on PvE. PvE in that game is the highlight. You have the queen, you have the matriarch, you have all of these different events that you can go and do and, get all your loot from. But in Marathon, that's not really the case. It's more of a PvP shooter. Why do I say that? Most of the good loot by the end of the extraction period is going to be on players. The main focus of the game is to shoot and kill, okay? It is not like Arc Raiders where everybody's happy, okay? This is a much different game. Think Destiny, if you will. And yes, I'm bringing this up because the gunplay is exactly the same. In Destiny, the burst rifle, taking this from aztecross, is the same fucking rifle from Destiny 2, okay? It's mainly everybody's pick. The pulse rifles are very popular in Destiny 2. Why do I say this? I use it, I'm not gonna lie. It's a very good rifle, what can I say? A lot of people are trying to say that Marathon is not like Arc Raiders, okay? And, I don't think that's really fair, and I'm gonna tell you why. Arc Raiders, when that first came out, was a revolutionary extraction shooter. It was. The PvPvE experience with all of the proximity chat and seeing wasps and hornets, maybe even a couple rocketeers that fucked you in the beginning when you had no loot, it was fun. It was something new, and you haven't experienced that before when you first bought Arc Raiders, okay? When you saw a rocketeer for the first time, how many of you shit your pants, okay? Leave that in the comments. You couldn't really do anything, could you? Why? When you first started, you started on a free loadout, and then you gradually progressed, leveled up, and you made your own loadouts, you made money, and now you're a professional raider. Marathon is getting hate because Arc Raiders came first. And a lot of people are saying that Arc Raiders is a comparable game to Marathon. And in that aspect, that is not fair. We're looking at Marathon as a completely just the same game as Arc Raiders, just with Halo aspects, if you will. We're not looking at Marathon as a brand new category of extraction shooter, because that's what it is. In Arc Raiders, can you put shit in your legs to make yourself faster? Or can you put shit in your chest that makes your enemies blow up? I didn't think so. In Arc Raiders, you don't have that capability. All you have is weapons, ammo, grenades, and safe pockets to bring shit in when you go on key hunts. Now, when a lot of people talk about movement in Marathon, I think it's great. Me personally, I think playing Vandal, being able to slide, it takes half your heat bar, but yeah, a given. You haven't upgraded it yet, bozo. You don't even have the core that lets you have a percentage reduction on your slide. Newsflash, genius. You can't play the game for 2 hours and then go, I don't like this game. Because it's not a fair review. It is not a fair chance for Marathon. Marathon is one of those hardcore, grindy-ass games like Tarkov. Yes, we're going there. Tarkov is a hard-ass, hardcore PvPvE shooter. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because you don't really get good shit until you're at endgame, or you're in the mid-game and you happen to find a loot cache that has a bunch of shit, okay? In Marathon, it's the same thing. The only difference is that you buy shit from the market and you can find things out in the field that are powerful. Yes, I will admit, they are powerful, but you can bring them back and make them even better with better effects, better qualities, better damage, and better precision. You can literally change everything. The reason I'm bringing it up, again, Tarkov has the same exact example. Okay, you have magazines, you have sights, you have grips, you have lasers, you have all kinds of shit to kit out your weapon. Same thing in Marathon. You have magazine mods, optic mods, you have all these different things, but guess what? You don't start out with them. You have to find them. Why? Because it's an extraction shooter. Arc Raiders is too, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying it is a more hardcore level complexity that is brought back from Destiny 2. Destiny 2, okay, when it first dropped, wasn't that complicated. But as time progressed, okay, we had all of these different exotics that came in the game. And I mean, they weren't really as exotic as they were when you first found them, when they first were like implemented. But you get what I'm trying to say. It's a more complex, I give my time, I get rewarded. And I think a lot more people should be putting more time into upgrading their builds, upgrading their factions, okay? The factions, guess what? Exist for one purpose and one purpose only. They give you contracts to progress. Look, all of the skill trees have different things. You have heat, okay? A lot of people are complaining that they're too slow. Upgrade your heat. A lot of people are complaining that like toxins, okay? Me personally, when I run into a toxin mushroom, it fucks me up. But guess what? That's why the toxin upgrade exists. You can already see where I'm going with this, and I'm not going to point out everything. But what I'm saying is, I have played the game for over 25 hours, okay, since release. I have played this game thoroughly. I have researched this game thoroughly. And I'm not one of those people to not give Bungie another chance, okay? Yes, they fucked up in the beginning with taking shit from other people, with using AI in their fucking game. That's why it wasn't good a year ago. A year ago, did it look as good as it does now? No. Why? Because most of that shit was generated by one fucking clanker. They did have original ideas, but they decided to go the easy route. And then we all gave feedback, and guess what? We flipped and changed. We need to give this game a chance, because I feel like in the gaming industry nowadays, it's just negativity. Everybody's trying to hate on a new game, and then they play it. It's gonna be like Arc Raiders again. In Arc Raiders, you played it, and then you watched streamers play it, you hated on it, and then you bought it, and you played it, and you said, that's not that bad. This is actually a good piece of fucking cake. Finally, some good fucking food, okay? Marathon is no different. You have to give it time. You have to get upgraded to enjoy it, okay? And I'm not saying you can't enjoy it without upgrades, okay? When I first started the game, I was loving it, dude. I don't even care that I was dying left and right. I died twice in the tutorial, and guess what? I was having a fucking blast, dude. It was like I was starting Destiny 2 all over again. It was great. The same feeling that I got when I started Destiny 2 is the same feeling I got when I played Marathon. Marathon, to this day, will probably stay my favorite FPS. And it is because of how complex, how much it's progressed through the years, okay? This game's been in development for a long-ass time. And then Bungie finally gives us a chance to play it, and y'all are gonna hate on it? Are you fucking kidding me? Stop the hate. Stop the hate. Seriously. Anyway, I just wanted to yap about Marathon, and hopefully get your guys' opinions on it. If you disagree with me, let me know down in the comments. Also, go follow my Twitch at twitch.tv/NeoTheNovaBeast.